I was gonna do the last three trophies for Hogwarts Legacy, which is every house. I was gonna do the entire 2 hours or whatever per part, but I figured that me skipping through everything and all that, and it's literally just the same thing for each house up until the you get to the map chamber. Like the last quest before the map chamber is the one that's unique to every playthrough. So I figure I'll just record that quest since that will be new stuff to me. So because I initially play as a the painting, right? Yeah. Okay.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Auror recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. More.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Prisoner of Love. Okay. It's past Hogsmeade, so let me just travel to the edge of Hogsmeade. Oh my god, it's still 400 meters away.
These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its... Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now, follow me. Mind your step.
Oh, I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Longer than the rest of us.
I had my wand. I'd cast crucial you.
You don't scare me. What you should know all.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind.
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruined house, vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Hello? Must be muted.
No,
What?
you muted.
I'm not muted.
Uh-huh. You see?
Jesus Christ.
Good.
The microphone on the PlayStation controller was one inches.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for this.
It's the agreement.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
What?
Hello?
Oh my god.
Thank you for calling Little Caesars. What do you need?
Jesus Christ.
No. How did you do this? It's no wonder Anne... No, that's not it. Incendio. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Oh, that's done something. wonder Anne never found the clue. No, that's not it. Accio! You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Auror, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Auror you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That's her own heart has grown.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages. To help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Hello? Disarming charm. Oh God. Okay.
must take care of everything. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. Wish to stay in practice.
Expelliarmus. Ay, ay.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Redrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
I won't rest until you're dead.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where this all leads. didn't want casual visitors. I wonder if any of my stuff will go through this. Another puzzle. If Jack can solve this, so can I. Leviosa, incendio!
Hello?
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Here.
Bueno.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Bridge. It's almost
You know, like HD quality.
What's up, Lusa? More like standard.
HD quality.
Nah. Espeliamas.
Magnífico. Come on, baby, this. Oh yeah. They buffed the payout for missions for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Like permanently?
Now instead of 10k, you get 12k. Yeah, but 25% of 0 is 0. You get like 10k, no, for the... Yeah, because on double pay, we got like 30, 25, between 25 and 30 Gs. So you're gonna end up getting like 17k on a normal day. Tomorrow, that's it. Did you pre-order?
No.
What? You just wanna go buy it?
Probably.
Hmm?
But I might not. Like, I might not be able to. I'm busy.
What do you mean?
School, and then I'm also gonna go see.
That symbol is hidden somewhere.
You're gonna go where?
I'm gonna go see John Wick.
Oh. Yeah, but you're not gonna like... Oh, well, you don't really post or anything.
What?
No, I was saying, like, aren't you gonna like, buy it and post that you bought it and be in like shenanigans tomorrow? The excitement for it. But you don't really post, so.
No.
Open the fucking... Oh. I gotta lock it myself. 2... Bro, I thought the uniqueness of the quote-unquote each quest for each house before the map chamber was gonna be like more extensive, but it was not. It was rather short.
Or are you doing that trophy?
Yeah, I've been doing Hufflepuff for the last 2 hours. I'm literally about to end it right now.
Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
The Hufflepuff.
The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw.
Yeah. I mean, the Power Picks was right. Like I powered through it. Power Pick was right. It's just under 2 hours that it took.
What? But do you like skipping all the cutscenes or something?
Yeah, skipping all the cutscenes, skipping all the dialogue. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take me a little bit more than well, not a little. It took me like under 2 hours still, but like it could have taken me like maybe 10 minutes less because I actually heard and listened to all the dialogue for the new quest or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
so you went to Azkaban? Or no?
yeah. I went to Azkaban. Yeah, that's pretty sick. The Dementors look a little cartoonish though compared to the movie ones.
Mm.
Then again, they're old Dementors too. But I don't know if that would they change? I guess maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to see do this one today. Then tomorrow I'm gonna skip Fallout, and then I'm when I get home tomorrow from work, I'm gonna do the Gryffindor at least. I'll try to do both. Either do the Gryffindor in the morning and then go to sleep, and then wake up, go pick up Resident Evil, and then do Slytherin before I start playing the other game. We shall see.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Come on.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. We're being protected. What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
What do you mean, come on? I only got 30 minutes left.
What is this place?
Bro, I'm going Ultra Instinct over here.
What do you mean going Ultra Instinct?
I took a random person's bike, or a random bike at least, and I got someone chasing me down the Night Shark, dodged all of the rockets, or not the rockets, like the bullets and stuff, and I made him crash into a wall. Got someone on a oppressor shooting missiles at me, and I'm dodging them like Muhammad Ali over here.
Can it be?
I gotta speak to Rackham. Skip. Skip. There you go, the Auror's Apprentice. Find the map chamber as a hoop foof. Alright, that's it. Quit. Oh man. Alright. Can't you see in a world of full imagination? And that's it for that trophy. Gryffindor is next.